Hi, my name is Kylie and I'm from Human Happiness, and welcome to your video tutorial on Am I dealing with a hypocrite? Well, the short answer to that is yes, you definitely are dealing with a hypocrite, unless of course you're actually sitting in front of a sage. A sage is someone who is essentially spiritually fully cleansed. There's someone who's dealt with all of their ego-based fears, all of their lessons that they came onto this planet in this incarnation to learn, and they don't have any problems with themselves, and they don't have any problems with other people. So if someone does something inappropriate near them, it doesn't stir them up, doesn't get them upset, and they're completely okay with it. So it's highly unlikely that you're talking about a sage when you're asking that question. I don't know any sages. There's only a dozen on the planet apparently. So yes, I'm a hypocrite, you're a hypocrite, and whoever you're talking about in this question is also definitely a hypocrite. Now, some people are a lot more obvious with their hypocrisy than other people. So you might have that someone who's really loud and talks over people all the time, interrupts people all the time, is quite rude, quite obnoxious, and they'll turn around and they'll actually complain about somebody else being rude or who talks over them. They might say something like, why does that person always talk over me? They never listen, they're really rude, and you're sitting there going, you're actually really rude as well. What are you talking about? Or it might be someone who maybe a housewife might be really upset with her hubby not getting the house renovations finished, and she might sit there complaining about it, going, he never gets this finished, he's never going to get it done, he always has half-finished jobs, it's really annoying, where in fact she has half-finished jobs and she's not finishing things, but they're maybe not quite so obvious. So every client that I have come to me has something like this. So maybe she hasn't lost that weight she wanted to lose, or maybe she hasn't finished that personal development that she wants to do, or maybe she leaves stuff unfinished, like half does the dishes and things like that. It is there, but sometimes it's really, really subtle. So you might not be able to see it straight up when you're trying to work out what it is. Why do we do this? So why are we all hypocrites? Why is this in our makeup, in our human form? Why do we create this hypocrisy? Well, the story is that we're actually looking at, because we're trying to learn our life lessons, and we've come into this incarnation with very specific life lessons, and you can actually find them if you look at your full numerology reading. You can actually look at the full chart and work out what all of your lessons would be, or at least the energy behind all of the lessons would be, so that you can actually work out what it is you're here to learn. And of course, once you've learned those lessons, they become your life purpose. So your lessons, your life lessons, or your obstacles are the mirror of your life purpose. So if you overcome them, you're then able to fulfill your life purpose. So that's really cool. And what you do to learn your life lessons is you attract teachers, okay? And the teachers are the hypocrites, okay? So you're going to see people who pretty much are in the same place as you. So they're at a very similar vibration to you, and they've probably got very similar fears, they've got similar life stories, and they've got similar habits that they have. Now, it won't be obvious, as I said, it can be really subtle. So someone, for instance, might find it really annoying when people slam doors, when people make noise seemingly unnecessarily, speak really loudly over other people, and it might be regarded as rude, okay? Whereas that person might be rude in other ways that's really, really subtle, and they don't actually realise it's there, or they do it so subtly and so minutely that they don't actually realise that they see themselves the same as they see the person who's slamming the doors and being really noisy. So that's essentially what it is. So you're actually looking for teachers. Your teachers are the people who annoy you the most. Okay, so we've got a beautiful piano playing in the background now. We're in Hyde Park, which is really awesome. So the first step in your healing journey is to actually look at that person who's annoying you, who's definitely being a hypocrite, okay, and work out what it is about you that you don't like about them, okay, because you'll be a very similar hypocrite, okay. So if they're complaining about something and it's bothering you, then you probably think you're the same kind of person. So if you're upset that they talk over people and they're annoyed that other people are being rude, you probably talk over people as well, or you get annoyed that other people are rude, which means you think you're rude. Okay, so that's one of the very first steps in your healing journey, is actually coming to the realization that yes, the people that annoy you the most are your teachers, okay? They're your gurus. They're going to show you what you have not healed from yet. And if you can walk down the street or go anywhere and not be bothered by anyone or anything, then you have healed from everything, okay? And the moment you heal from that particular issue, you won't be bothered by those people anymore, and they won't be attracted to you anymore. So if you're in this space and you get really upset by people being rude, and rude people are near you and they annoy you, you haven't healed from it. But the moment you heal from it, these people will go away. They'll go and annoy somebody else, because you won't attract them anymore, because you've healed from that. You don't need to see the mirrors anymore. So I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in some other videos. Thank you.